Hey, what is up everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today we're taking a look at HBAR, which is currently down roughly 2%. It's just sat at the support today, but yeah, we're going to be jumping into exactly what we're going to be doing with HBAR, whether we're buying, selling, holding, or how we're trading it. We're also going to be jumping into a few other coins like Bitcoin. But yeah, before we do that, I want to ask you guys to check out the Discord down below. We've been absolutely crushing inside of there. All the members are copying our trades and winning, as you can see on the screen right now. Profits are absolutely insane. So yeah, make sure you join up and check it all out. Now back to HBAR. So if you remember a few days ago and really weeks ago, or 1 week ago to be exact, we had a lot of news come out on HBAR. So initially we got some news of an ETF filing that happened for HBAR that caused a pump from 18-19 cents all the way to 21.5 cents. The next day we got news of, I believe it was like Swift payments, or maybe it was the crypto reserve, one of the two. But yeah, we pumped up even more, and then the next day it was either one of them. Then we saw a little dump, obviously with the crypto reserve dump, and that just was confluence throughout the entire market. Everything dumped, and then the next day we got another ETF filing for HBAR, which allowed it to pump up even more, and we hit 26 cents again. We've since obviously hitting that resistance, come back down, and we're now at this previous resistance level at roughly 22-23 cents, which was previously used as a resistance here when we broke down. This overall is a strong support area. It's a 0.5 on the fib, 22 cents. We're currently just sat at it. We are in a flush candle, meaning there's no bottom wick yet. It is just slowly coming down, and yeah, we're gonna have to wait and see whether we can see a reversal, and that obviously relies on Bitcoin dominance and Bitcoin itself, which we're going to jump into in just a second. So yeah, before we actually see what we should be doing with HBAR, whether we should be buying, selling, all of that good stuff, we will need to take a look at that. But we were accumulating at these two levels, so 22-21 cents roughly right here was our first accumulation, and our second accumulation was slightly lower here at 18 cents. So our average entry is like 19-20 cents, somewhere around here. What we always advise in the Discord especially is to always have a larger DCA level lower. So say for example we enter with $100 or $1,000 at 22 cents, we want to enter with, I don't know, 30-50% more at the lower level. So that could be $150 or $1,500 lower. That way when we do go lower and that entry does get hit, your average entry is brought down so much, meaning when we do eventually come back up, it'll be much easier for you to get back into profits. And that's exactly what happened. We predicted it practically to a T. So yeah, average entry is at like 19-20 cents, somewhere around here, just fluctuating, depends on your efficiency. We were up 45-50% here at the highs. Now we're currently up like 10-12%, which is still not bad. This is like a week, maybe 2 weeks of holding to be up 16-15%. It's not too bad. So yeah, overall good stuff on HBAR. And again, we're not here to hold for 10% profit or 50% profit. We want to get back into the multiples, and when we do eventually reach the highs that we were previously at, it's going to be an easy 2x. But what are we going to be doing this week? Well, let's take a look at Bitcoin initially. So Bitcoin is crashing down slightly, down 0.5%, sub 86,000. We have broken through this support here, using it as a resistance. It's not good. That's all quite obvious. The reason is obviously due to all the uncertainty in the market, the tariffs, the war going on, the ceasefire negotiations not going well, and everything like that. So nothing is great right now. If everything just continues as it is doing so, we're probably going to see $73,000, maybe $69,000 as well. I think that is the most likely case. We have a huge gap here which we sort of need to fill. This was a previous resistance level, and we haven't really used it as a support. We haven't built up an accumulation level during this entire phase up. This was sort of our accumulation level right here, all these lows here. You can say we had an accumulation at like 94,000, somewhere around here, but to be honest, this was more like a slight distribution. We saw a few highs, lots of selling off, and then obviously all the uncertainty that came sort of end of February, and we just started selling off increasingly much more. We also have to take a look at the heat map though, which I have right here. So this is the 1 week heat map, on the Binance Bitcoin chart, and what this shows is how many positions are essentially in the market. So we have a lot of shorts right now, as shown by the yellow rectangles here. That's roughly $130 million worth of liquidations we have at this level. That's the previous high, like 95,000 something. The exact high would be right here on the chart, somewhere around here. So just over this high, 95,000. Obviously a lot of shorts entered the market, and that's where we should be heading to next. The way these liquidations work is usually as magnets for the market. So you'll see here we've started building up a few liquidations above the highs. There was a lot of shorts. What did we do? We pumped through, cleared them, and then continued continue to move down. That's what should happen here. These have been building up for quite a while, ever since the highs really. We've just been building and building and building until we reached 130. So, and we have a few building up here as well at 87. So that's what we should see hopefully this week. We should see a pump to 96, and then, you know, whatever, if we have more accumulations, more liquidations building up higher or lower, then that's where we're going to head to next. You know, this may take longer than a week depending on the news as well. If there's a lot of shorts in the market but we still get really negative news, we're still going to dump. So yeah, it's still something to keep in mind. The other thing we need to take a look at though is Bitcoin dominance. As you can see, dominance is just consolidating right now. It hasn't really moved that much for the past week or month. We take a look at the weekly here, we haven't moved. You know, we've hit 62%, 60%. We've been moving 2% up and down, which isn't that much. We did hit a high obviously during the huge pump in February of 64%. Probably this is going to be the top for this run, and yeah, hopefully it does start dumping down, because when Bitcoin dominance is dumping down, it allows all other altcoins to really pump. That's what happened here. You can see the 21 bull run. As soon as this started dumping down, altcoins were mooning. You know, we were getting 2, 5, 10, 15, 20x's on altcoins. It was absolutely insane. So that's what we should expect again. I doubt we'll not see an alt season, and I highly doubt this was our alt season, you know, dumping from 61 to 54%. I think we'll probably see at least hopefully 50% in this run, and that's going to be like a really large dip. So that's what we need to watch out for. We obviously need to first hit 54% and see if we can continue dumping lower, but yeah, everything's going to come. It's just a matter of time. So what we're going to be doing with HBAR, well, we're keeping the exact same strategy and the exact same plan. We have a lower DCA level as well at roughly 11 to 12 cents right here, which again, if HBAR continues to dump and if the market continues to dump, we're prepared for that with this DCA level. If you're not yet exposed to HBAR, you can just follow along with our strategy. You know, it's still pretty valid. First entry at 22 cents here, practically current market price. Second entry 18 cents, third entry 12 cents. Just follow along. If you do want to, you know, get the cheapest fees and the best sign-up bonuses to trade HBAR with, then check out all the exchanges we're working with down below. You won't get screwed on fees when buying and selling, which obviously means more profit for you. So yeah, make sure you check out all the exchanges we're working with. Use our links to sign up, because that's the only way you're going to get those lower fees. And that's practically it. I mean, there's not really much more on HBAR to discuss. We have great news that came out. Yes, we pumped up. Now we are seeing the downfall, and you know, that's just something we have to bear with. Usually it is best when the market is in a great condition and we get good news, fully allowed to pump like we did here from 4 cents all the way to 40. But unfortunately that wasn't the case this time. However, we did see a good move up regardless. So yeah, if you did enjoy the video, please do make sure to like and subscribe. Again, if you want to be getting my trades sent to you every single day, then check out the Discord down below. Copy along, start making money with us. And yeah, thank you all for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye guys.